Welcome to the Up and Up podcast today. Today, we have unlimited resources in Kokomo and Howard County, and we're going to highlight today the symphony is here. Jennifer, tell us, how long have you been with the symphony?
I've been with the symphony for 11 years. It's hard to believe.
Wow. Why do you do the symphony?
So it's an amazing art, and many people in the town do not realize we have a Kokomo Symphony. We've been around for 50 years, and many will ask today, we have a symphony in Kokomo?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think about all the times I've been to the park. I've looked at the TV dinners that you guys have had that have been kind of fundraisers centered around fun stuff, like
we have
cartoons.
Exactly. We have one coming up that's going to be a lot of fun. It's celebrating the 70s.
Ooh.
It's on October 28th, and we'll do a lot of fun things. We'll play Name That Tune. We'll have a live music with a band, and we'll have a great dinner, and it'll be a lot of fun.
And you know, there's a lot of music stores in Kokomo that really support your cause. I think about John at the Sound of Music.
Very much so.
I think about a lot of, there's even newer music stores that have popped up. So, and I think about the fact that, you know, a lot of us nonprofits, we rent the equipment from them when we put on nonprofit events. So it takes a village, right?
It takes a village. And you mentioned that because John has been instrumental in our youth program that we have. Mm-hmm. We have string instruments that he helps us with rental.
Ooh, nice.
For our youth program. So our youth program is for all ages of kids, and it just recently started up, and it goes through December, and it's a great thing in our community as well. We do have a few scholarships, and we can help some families, and that's where other people can help us with that by sponsoring kids.
I think that's great because, you know, a lot of kids do want to learn. And I find band students are probably the best work ethic.
Oh, great.
You know, when you think about that. And I think about that for the symphony because the symphony is made of members who might have been a former band student or took that instrument and went to another degree of it.
Oh, most definitely.
And elevated their level, if you will. So I think about, you know, the holidays coming up.
Right.
And I think that the arts become a lot more important at that particular time because of the different events that you have. So I think about the holiday music. I think about different events that are coming up that kind of highlight the symphony, if you will.
Sure.
So is there any different events that you have coming up that are pretty important to highlight?
We do. We have our first concert of the season, October 21st, that it will be kicking off our 50th season.
Whoa.
And we've got all kinds of things planned, and I don't want to give those away, but it will be a great concert. We do have one individual who started out in our youth program many years ago that is now a famous opera singer. And she is coming back to sing with us.
Whoa, now that's impressive.
She started in the youth orchestra that we have, and she played an instrument, and along the way she got involved in singing. And so she has moved her focus, but she's coming back to share her skills.
I think that's great because I do think Kokomo has a lot of talent and we need to highlight that talent. And I think about the symphony being here for 50 years. So tell me, 50 years have taken a lot of planning on a nonprofit's part. And so tell me what the future looks like for the symphony.
Well, for right now, we have we did add a concert to our season. Mm-hmm. So we basically each year plan what can we do for our community, and so we have 4 concerts planned for this season.
Okay.
Beginning in October, there'll be a holiday concert. There'll be another concert in March that will share the stage with Motif, a community choir.
Yes.
And then in May, we will share the stage with KCT.
Oh my goodness.
We're collaborating with them, so it will be a fantastic Broadway concert.
I love that. And bringing Broadway to Kokomo and the stage is like That's wonderful
Yeah.
because, we don't have to travel an hour away to have a beautiful concert and some wonderful orchestra, as well as maybe even an opera singer, some fun stuff going on. So I think about the amount of musicians that it takes to make a symphony. Right. How many musicians does it take for you to gather and get this going?
Yeah, and it can vary. I mean, some concerts have maybe 20, 22, and some go up to 60, 65. So this first concert of the season on October 21st will be a large orchestra concert.
And that in itself is impressive because when you talk about getting 65 people on the same date, come together. Oh, and by the way, let's have some practice.
Yeah.
Kind of need to get our music all under control.
That's right.
I mean, I have trouble scheduling with just individuals sometimes, let alone 65.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. So it seems that you have a very busy season this last quarter of the year.
We do.
So the symphony is able to be reached. How do we contact you? How do we know what's going on? Do you have a Facebook?
We do have a Facebook, and we also have a new website, and actually it's coming live today or tomorrow.
Woo!
We're launching our new website. We're very excited.
A lot of our listeners and viewers are pretty savvy, so Facebook and the website's probably going to be the greatest way. Can we see videos of music on your website?
We do have a few videos posted.
Good.
We're working on getting more.
Yeah.
But yes, we have a few posted.
Well, I think about that because unless people really understand, I can't say that I've been to a lot of symphonies, but I have been to a couple. And it's wonderful to see how everything, the strings and the piano keys and the horns and it's amazing how when the sounds come together. And when you have a string or a xylophone even, it's just powerful. Music really is a powerful tool. It's a healing tool.
It is, very much so.
I think that when I think about pivotal times in my life, I've been moved by music.
Right.
And to see an instrument played and value that instrument being played, I think about the cello and how wonderful it is to hear the cello music.
Right. TV Dinner Fundraiser, it's coming up on October 28th. And we're hoping to get a lot of folks interested because it'll be a lot of fun. And we're currently selling tables for that and hope that people can... If you have any trouble finding the information, just don't hesitate to call.
That's right. And I was going to say, I love Name That Tune.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of things. I think about the 70s, the 80s. I think those are some memorable eras. Right. And listening to those is pretty cute to kind of name that tune.
Right.
How many notes is it going to take?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then we've got musicians handling it. So it's just fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is there anything else that you want to share with audience?
Just for the fact that the October concert is free for children.
Oh, really?
And students K through 12. So, if someone wants to get tickets, an adult wants to get tickets, they can bring their whole family.
Oh, wow. Now that's fun. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. And exposing children and teens to music and how they can be musically inclined can really help them kind of forge their future.
That's exactly right. Jose is always telling everyone that there's nothing like live music.
Yeah. And Jose is
phenomenal.
My goodness, he just blows me away. Yeah. He's so lively and enthusiastic, and I just love the way he hosts things too.
He does. He does a really good job of explaining the piece and where it comes from, and something about the composer. And he does a really good job. And he's been with us for 14 years. So,
whoa, that's great.
Yeah.
How does somebody get involved with the Kokomo Symphony if they felt like they wanted to jump in and understand a little bit more and get involved?
Okay. So one way is through volunteering. And we do have on our website, there is a location on our website that you can get involved and volunteer.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that is one way. If a musician is interested in actually auditioning for the Kokomo Symphony, right now we're currently not doing auditions, but that changes. And so when we are doing auditions, that information will be on the website, and there will be a section that says auditions. And so you can find the information that way, or you're welcome to email me or call.
What about kids that are playing in the high school band now, and they've mastered an instrument? Is that somebody that could definitely come out?
Sure, yes. Part of our program for our youth program with our string instruction and our youth orchestra, part of that is to hope that those students will someday want to be a part of the Kokomo Symphony.
Yes, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I love that. What about singers? Do you ever have different singers that, okay.
We have not for our youth. For our adult symphony, we have had a couple different concerts that we've, had other singers and brought them in, with the concert. But it's a rare occasion.
Yeah.
The KCT is helping us with that for the Broadway concert, because that's not our expertise.
Yeah.
So the KCT is doing all of the singing and everything. They're going to help us with that for the Broadway concert.
And I love that because collaboration's what it's all about.
Great.
And so when you mix those vocals with the strings and the different instruments, it really is compelling.
Right, yeah.
Awesome. So that TV dinner, tell me a little bit more about who can come and how can they get there.
Sure, yes. Okay, so the TV Dinner Sing-Along Fundraiser is basically, we're celebrating the 70s. It's a way for us to help fundraise for our 50th season, and it's at the Experience. Starts at 7 o'clock. Doors will open at 6:30. And basically, you can dress up if you'd like, since it's October 28th.
Woohoo!
But you don't have to.
Yeah.
You're comfortable either way. But we'll have
Get
dinner.
your bell bottoms.
You betcha. And we'll have dinner, music. We'll have the trivia. We'll have a trivia event where, Anna Maria leads that, and she does a great job.
Yes, she does.
And then we'll have a silent auction as well. And so we're always looking for silent auction items. So tables are $500, seats are $60. We're just looking for people to come and have a great time.
So seats are 60, and you can book a table if you want to.
For $500,
Going to be a lot of fun with the 70s.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it's always nice to hear from the nonprofit leader and to know what is happening out here in your nonprofit. So check out the Kokomo Symphony, and we'll be right back with the Up and Up podcast. The episode is funded by the Community Foundation of Howard County. Special thanks to the Hunt Family Fund, which was used to fund this grant. And now back to the Up and Up podcast.
Hello, people. Today we have your host, Roman, not Sherry, and we are here with
Rakaya.
Rakaya. How old are you?
I'm 12.
Rakaya, what has the UP program done for you?
They help me boost my self-confidence.
Okay. What is your favorite part about this UP program?
My favorite part is probably the huddle. You answer questions and you have to stand up to answer the questions, and it helped me boost my self-confidence.
I feel a sneeze coming. Never mind, I went away. What? Oh wait, no, I've already asked that. Okay. What do you do at the work?
We do lots of different things, like we trim bushes, we go on your roof and clean out your gutters. We pick up weeds, we rake, we pick up sticks.
Guess what time it is coming? Fall. Bunches of leaves. Call if you need a job, by the way, audience. Call 457-1983 so we can get your rakes picked up. What is a valuable lesson that you've learned in the UP program for you to have it with you your whole life? Work life.
I learned how to be respectful and responsible.
Okay. Speaking of respectful and responsible, I've heard about this thing called the creed. I heard that you can recite it and get something.
Yes, you can get $50. 50.
Wow. Anything else you would like the audience to know about the upper program or yourself?
I'm a very picky eater.
Okay, that's a wrap, folks. We had your host Roman.
I wasn't done, but okay.
Okay, never mind. Okay, go.
It's okay.
No, go on. Well, that's a wrap, folks. You had your host Roman and
Rakaya.
Rakaya. Good night, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Goodbye. Honey buns.